another 200 series build. This is Scott's GXL 200 series. It's a 2020 model. It's been keeping us company for quite a while we wait on stock. Coronavirus has made it a little bit challenging getting stock for all of our builds. So this one is getting the full get up, bar work, GVM upgrade drawers, chrome delete, stereo, I'm going to forget things, the list goes on, dual battery system. Going to be ready for anything really. Scott is upgrading from a 70 series to a 200, a little bit more comfort. The boys will show you what's going to go on from now.
So, we got Australian made, Australian owned, JMACX new Alpha shock. It'll be a 4200 kit. Pretty excited and pretty keen to see how they go. Try something different, try something new, and keeping in that Australian name on this 200. Measure it? No? It's like the tape sounded like when it hit the iceberg. JMACX's new Alpha shocks ready to go into the 200.
What are y'all doing?
Hello Luke, how are you?
Yeah, good.
I'm cleaning a JMACX stiff housing so we can put all the factory stuff back in it and then we can put it back in the car with the new JMACX Alpha shocks.
Alright, so we got Scott's 200 going to A1 detailing this morning. The guys down there are going to ceramic coat it for us. We're going to send it over to him. He will do his thing, make it all spick and span and shiny, and then send it back to me so we can keep going with our part. Alright, so a bit of an update on Scott's car. We're starting the wiring side of the job now. We've pretty much got everything on it that needs to go on, you know, bolt-on type of gear. Apart from a couple of things. Winch is getting wired, lights are getting wired, roof rack's going together to get lights on it and get wired. We're doing compressor setup. Sam started the drawer system, so we've got a load of drawers get up going in the back, and then we're running a lithium setup in the rear for that, as you can see. So that'll all go in the drawer system. The rear's torn to shreds. So wire's going everywhere at the moment, and I'm putting a core light along the rear here for obviously lighting in this part of the vehicle, because the most rearward light is definitely not helpful. As you can see, it's all the way up there, not here. So it's definitely a popular thing that we've been doing with the core light, because obviously it's amber and white, so the amber's great for bugs, as you might know. We find a lot of people like it right there. So there's a couple other options that you can do, but that's worked really well, and mainly for the color changing is why we've been doing it. So we're going to do one of those. Sam's in the front. He's getting ready to put this in. This is a GXL. No fancy head units in these ones. So that deck is the same one that I've got in Amy's car. I like them. They are a floating type system. I'll show you real quick. But I like the idea of it because the display is just massive, and it's HD display, so it's really cool. Full Apple CarPlay and all that type of stuff, Android Auto. So I think they look good. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I really like it, and I like the functionality of it. That's why I like it. And a lot of our customers seem to enjoy them as well. Oh, another cool thing about them though is that they've got 4 camera inputs. So on Amy's car, I've got a front one, rear one for the tow bar, and then one up on the top spot there as well, to obviously see over the top of the vehicle out the back. So it's pretty cool for that type of setup as well. You can do a multiple camera inputs on it. Anyway, blubbering about that. Tow Pro's going in, UHF. What else is going up the front? Yeah, head unit. Oh, we're doing airbag up and down as well, so in-cab controls for the airbag system. So what we're doing is something a little bit different in this car. We've actually designed a bracket system to mount the compressor under bonnet, and it is a dual ARB compressor that we're doing. So it's going to sit up there mainly because of the reason of this is getting a drawer system. So once you put your drawers in, it's really difficult to get into here to maintain anything. So we're going to try something a little bit different that Scott's pretty keen about as well, and we're going to put it under bonnet at the front. So rather than throw the compressor in behind here, we're going to put the tank in behind there, the air tank that is, and the air up down solenoid system from Airbag Man, because those things are basically in, you know, they don't need any form of maintenance. We are making the air up and down solenoid accessible, but hey, that's just me being paranoid, because I like to be able to access things that we fit. Oh, we're doing a front runner rack on this as well. So something a little bit different for us. So yeah, it's making progress. Look at it go.
Scott's been very patient.
Scott has been very, very patient. You're the man, Scott. The man. No, this is going to be awesome when we're done. Pretty keen to get it finished for him very, very soon. Well, it's done, guys. Scott's vehicle is ready to go, ready to be picked up. He is heading here today. What I wanted to do was run you guys through this, just like I do on all the other ones. So let's get to it. Got the job card here, so let's go through it, and I'll run you guys through what Scott's chosen, what we've done on his 200 series GXL. First things first, weight and GVM of the vehicle was #1 priority. The kit that's gone in it is the AEV/JMACX kit. This is a 4200kg GVM upgrade, maintaining 3.5 ton tow. We have utilized JMACX's new Alpha shocks on this 200 series. Thrown it in, I've driven it. Airbag man, airbags have been added as well. Scott is going to be doing a bit of towing down the track, so that is definitely going to help him out in that situation, keeping that vehicle level. Peacock rims have gone on. We wrapped those in some Yokohamas. XAT Geolanders, same one that I have on Amy's car. I've actually been very, very impressed with the Yokies. I've got the mud terrains on mine and really impressed with how they've run, so going to keep using them. All right, up the front, ARB Summit bar. We've got the carbon 12,000 pound winch in there. Then we've run with some Steady Type X Pros on the front. And we've also got the GME XRS unit coupled with the GME antenna as well. That is a dual whip setup running the 2.1 at the moment. You can always opt to put the larger antenna on there, which is the 6.1 dB as well. One little thing that you might not know about the GXLs compared to the BXs and Saharas, the high beam. The high beam in the GXL is still a halogen globe. What we've done for Scott was we actually updated that, and we've thrown some LEDs in there. The white light on the front of the vehicle is all standardized now, so you don't have a LED low beam and a halogen high beam. We've got LED for both. Great little upgrade for the GXL. Recovery points on the front with the bar. We've coupled that alongside. We've got the two there. That way he can use an equalizer strap to make it a little bit safer. Continuing on with the bar work, Fat Bars sliders. One of my favorite things from the guys at Fat Bars are the sliders for the 200s. They're just neat. They look fantastic. They are hearty as anything. They're probably one of my favorite steps that those guys do. I just love the look of them. Really, really good bit of kit. Sticking with the bar work, guys, as Ryan blasts this thing behind me. Kmart rear bar. We did color code this as well. As you will see with all the bar work on the vehicle, it all has been color coded to the vehicle spec. These things look awesome, but obviously functionality of them, spare wheel, dual jerry can holder. I think it's a great idea if you're doing a touring setup to run one of these. Not for everybody, but hey, especially what Scott wants to be doing with his vehicle, it definitely works. We are running the Brown Davis replacement tank. And that gets us a massive 180 litres in the rear section there, so it almost brings the car up to about 300 litres worth of fuel. Massive capacity in the 200s. 200s don't really have a tow bar, if you want to call it that. It's all incorporated in the chassis. That'll include our towing package as well, which is 7-pin plug, Anderson plug, and then if anybody needs anything else, we'll add that on top. Things like electronic stability control, all that type of stuff. Any power that they need down the back, we can create a system and a package that'll work for our customer on that. Incorporated in the tow package is the Red Arc Tow Pro as well. All right, moving on. What we've done to help protect Scott's 200 series is we have sent the vehicle over to the guys at A1 Custom Detailing. Thank you guys for that. It has been ceramic coated. That way this thing is going to be protected, especially when he goes out on the tracks. I've done it myself. I got all my cars, either the 200 and our 79, have both been coated by those guys. Beautiful, beautiful thing to do, ceramic coating on the vehicle. Scott's chosen to do a blackout on his 200 as well. We've removed all the chrome, sent that away to get painted, brought it back, refitted. Just gives that nice little stealth look to the vehicle. Alrighty, moving up top, you might notice we're running a front runner roof rack system on the vehicle. Scott chose that himself. I'm a bit of a fan. I don't think it's for everyone, just because of the way that they kind of sit on the vehicle. They are a little bit taller. Personally, I actually don't mind the look of this. I think it is a really cool thing. The only downside that I don't like about them is it's not great for wiring. There's not really anywhere you can hide it. Did the best that we could to keep that as stealthy as we could. We've got two side lights either side, left and right, and then we've got a rear light for reversing as well. All switchable from the cab. Whenever he wants to turn them on, bang, buttons are there on the dash. All right, so let's move under the vehicle a little bit. We did do a breather kit on this. Front rear diffs, transfer, gearbox, all of that. Up into the engine bay, a little bit higher. Air up system we've done a little bit differently in this one. We've actually put the compressor under bonnet where the dual battery system would usually go in behind the front driver's light. Plenty of space in there, so we've got a custom bracket made up, mounted it in there with our intakes up high. We are still running the tank and our airbag man up and down in-cab control system in the rear quarter. I just didn't really want to put the compressor in there since we did a full draw system in this vehicle. Once the drawers are in, it's very, very difficult to access that rear quarter. Having access to the compressor out front, if it ever failed, definitely an easier thing to service long term. We've removed the factory head unit and we've replaced it with a 10.1 inch floating Kenwood system, just like what I have in the 70 and in Amy's 200. Love this head unit. It's also got a cool feature of multiple camera inputs as well. If somebody does want to do a high mount, or if they want to have a front camera, whatever you kind of want to do, it has 4 extra inputs, so you can do your rear cam and then add some extras. We do a lot of these for trailers as well. Someone has something that they want to tow and see a camera on the head unit, easily done. Also includes, you know, things like your CarPlay, your Android Auto, all that type of stuff. It's got wireless mirroring as well, so if you did have a HEMA app or something on your device, you can put that up on the display also. Let's move into the rear of the vehicle for a minute. Like I said, load of drawers has helped us out with the drawer system in the back for this one, and then we've gone and put a little bit of a power package together for Scott. What we're running is a Invicta slimline lithium, which goes into the drawer setup. It gives us a nice spot to hide the battery away. Then we're running a 2000 watt inverter along with that, BC disc DC 1250, fusing and all that type of stuff to go along with it. On the drawers, we've got a few outlets for Scott, a light controller there for a hardcore orange and white color changing dimmable light. It's on the tailgate, lift tailgate up, and we've got the light incorporated in the tailgate there. It's a really, really good spot for the 200 wagons because there's no factory internal lighting close enough to the rear. So that's why we run the light on the tailgate there. It gives you great light coverage for when you're cooking or doing whatever you might be doing in the rear. Incorporated the little cargo barrier in there as well. That way Scott can stack gear inside the back of the vehicle. Nothing's going to come tearing out the front if you have to hit the picks. Good thing about this system is we do have tie downs incorporated into the top of the drawer system. So we've got a fridge slide part on the passenger side, and then on the driver's side we've got incorporated tie down points, putting bulky things in the rear, strap it down, not going to have a drama with things flying around in the back. Under the bonnet, Direction Plus pre-filter kit, and their oil air separator system as well. Probably the best things that you can do for your vehicle. Longevity, guys, I firmly believe in these products. They work, they actually do a job. Highly recommend them. Well, that's pretty much it for Scott's vehicle, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Any questions, put them in the comments below and I will do my darndest to get back to you. But that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it and we'll see you in the next time. See you. No worries.
Bet you're pretty glad Brent came by, boy.
What I want to say about Brent, I can't say on camera.
Into the rock. I'll climb the rock too.
Yeah, I threw rocks at the
Yeah, but so's Pauline Hanson.
Hey!
Did she climb the rock? Oh, there you go.
He asked Pauline
I was only a little fella when I did that. It was that windy. They got like big. It's got like big craters on the top. There was
Like
that.
erosion from rain.
That's right. Anyway, just
Natural
ignore him.
stuff.
It was that windy. I could literally jump across the whole thing because the wind would literally carry her across. Mum was freaking out. She reckoned. She's like, I'm pretty sure I was going to lose this off the side. It was that freaking blowy. Come on, what are you doing? Struts.
Legit story, I was there, seen it all, 100% real. They're not struts, they're shocks.
Shocks, that's the word. Sorry.
The front ones are struts, Brent.
Yeah, it's fine.
What's in the box
Rightio,
today?
take it out, yeah.
Here's something in my eye.
Take that.
Oh, sucks being short.
I reckon I can reach what you're grabbing onto. Yeah.
Oh, go on then. Be my guest. Look at those cards.